welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
We have already started here. Point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Martinez. Played back in. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability to cover the ground.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Diogo Dalot. Still goalless. Casemiro. That's headed upfield. And no, that was never going to make it. Lavia. Palmer. There they go, hunting in packs. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Madueke. Jackson.
Jackson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Goal! Manchester United!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
After 32 minutes is number 9.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Plays it through, and he's onside. Caicedo, played out towards the right wing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played out to the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Madueke. Caicedo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Lavia. James. Palmer. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mazraoui. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Madueke. Back into the middle. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Palmer! Diogo Dalot.
The attendance for this match.
Some good work on the right flank here.
649.
Pedro Neto. So, Jim, what are you thinking? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution in progress.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
James. And Fofana. Gusto. Palmer. Gusto. For Palmer. Madueke. And that's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Diogo Dalot. Now that looks a decent ball. But he's cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forwards and with intent. And that interception was most necessary. Colwill.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence.
There will be 3
You
minutes
wonder
added
if
time.
that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That is good alertness. And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Højlund claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it. and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim.